never sleep. I've been awake for what feels like a year. 'Cause when I dream, my mind, it puts a face to each one of my fears. I'm exhausted by my imagination.
Mainly for this record, I just wanted to do something that was more flawed and just allowed for humanity. Because I think music is sort of overly controlled and contained too much, and so there's not that sense of gamble in it a lot, and there's not the sense that something can go wrong. There's nothing I enjoy more than recording music, you know. I like that, I think, more than touring even. I just started recording all the songs I wanted to record, and as I was recording, I was writing new ones as well, and the process was really long, so we just amassed a lot of songs. There was really 3 albums made during the whole time I was with T-Bone and Rick and those guys. We sort of worked on 3 records at the same time. I don't really labor over writing songs that much, you know. It's like, it's either easy or it just doesn't really work, and I usually just abandon it. I write a lot of songs, so it's like I'm fickle with them. If one is giving me too much problem, I just orphan it. Well, it's a pop song about addiction, basically. I don't know how to explain it outside of that. It's not like a heavily conceptualized piece, I don't think. It's just like a sort of cool looking. Well, I started drawing when I was a kid, so I was more interested in that, until I became a teenager, and then I was more into music. If I go deeper into it, it looks like it's dealing with the character's duality and the opposite sides of his nature, preparing to face off. I think I was going through a lot of that when I was writing these songs, and sort of just the process of coming out of adolescence and into adulthood and is I think a huge process of coming to terms with yourself. So I think that has a lot to do with the cover.
Was it a dream? Was it a dream? Going round and round and...
People from my generation grew up with so many different kinds of music, from hip hop to all kinds folk and rock and jazz. I listen to all that. So and Nirvana. Mainly, I just like people that write really good lyrics and really good melodies. Like John Lennon or Bob Dylan, Kurt Cobain, Leonard Cohen.
You're the shaded sun, your daddy's broken gun. You're the loneliest moon. You are a butterfly dreaming about your cocoon. You're the only...
Well, I like the fact that people are interested and that there's real support. I think my brain is trying to figure out what's going on. It has no station to land on. I think I can just look at this as non-reality. Whereas if I took this seriously, I would be in deep trouble. And I think people that do take this seriously do wind up in deep trouble.
You're the first pair of shoes you went to school in. You're the kid pretending she's in prison behind the bars. Am I giving up? Am I giving up? Am I giving up?
There's this guy named Paul Ridout who Real World hooked me up with, and he said, have you ever played over delays? And I was like, yeah, I have done that. You know, when I was a kid, just a little delay pedal. He's like, well, you know, there's these things called jam mans that you can like do really long delays and loops and stuff like that. And over like the next week, we just sort of developed this thing. And since then, I've been touring it, and it's developed more and more.
Am I giving up? Prison inside myself. I look at you.
Well, Peter Gabriel, he's like a mentor, and you know, he advises me, and I consider him like a friend. And you know, like when he signed me, he said, well, don't worry about selling lots of records until like your third or fourth record, because I didn't. It's great when somebody who signs you to their label will say that. I think it's very rare.
It's called In the Sun. I picture you in the sun, wondering what went wrong, and falling down on your knees, asking for sympathy.
Most everything I do is just sort of unconscious reaction to a previous unconscious reaction. You gotta be willing to take chances and just put yourself out there and be vulnerable. You know, I think vulnerability is something that is neglected a lot in today's music, and it needs to be allowed, you know.
Oh, I don't know anymore what it's for. I'm not even sure if there is anyone who is in the sun. Will you help me to understand? 'Cause I've been caught in between all I wish for and all I need. Or maybe you're not even sure what it's for any more than me. May God's love be with you always. Taking my medicine, changing the way I am. I don't know where I've been, but I was never blame. I don't know who you are, coming out of my scar, driving my crashing car, easy come. I'm open to see you see. I'm flipping my head and tail. Oh, I don't know the way over. Oh, I don't know the way. Like a shark is caught.